and finishing up everything that... No, don't press again to quit. Oops. No, I was gonna look for my special little shader that I like so much. Where did I put that? Oh, here we go. Yay! Alright. I keep pressing escape to exit the menu when it doesn't work like that. You've been watching a bunch of videos from the Rixer recently. He makes videos about speedrunning, but not speedruns themselves. Interesting. So, like, the methods behind them, or, like, the tricks of the trade, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna go in reverse order here. Start with the hardest, and end on the easiest. Methods, history, trivia, all those things. You know, fair enough. I actually don't know all that much about the history of speedruns. Speaking of which, that part of the level is honestly pretty easy to just skip through if you know what you're doing. But this is an extremely difficult level, so I'm going to try to pace myself appropriately. As expected, 3D platformers are very popular with speedrunners, thanks to how many skips and movement exploits can be done. Yeah, I imagine that goes double for, like, Donkey Kong 64. I was so excited to find out about all those speedrunning tricks. And how little you could use to beat the game. I should look into, like, Banjo-Tooie again someday. Like, I already did my own version of a speedrun by turning on cheats and just looking for the moves that I needed for the final boss. But I'm sure there's ways that it could be done without cheats. And that would be pretty interesting to learn about. Let's be careful here. I don't want to get sent back already. Like, I took a hit in a dumb way, so I'm gonna be very slow and methodical. And I do not like these explosion sounds right now. They're making me uncomfortable. Same goes for you. You make me, like, double uncomfortable because of how far you can lunge. I may be able to smite you in one hit. This is, like, so different compared to how I approached the game previously. Or last week, rather. When I was, like, super ballsy and, like, nuts about going through the level. I would just be, like, joking around, like, haha, let's see if this works. Oh, wow, it did. Now I can beat the level in under 40 seconds. Nah, none of that. I know animal antics too well. I need to pace myself. I can't be doing dumb things. Or else I'm gonna regret it. Kind of insane how people will play the same game and beat it multiple times per day for months and even years. Are you talking about, like, in preparation for speedruns? Because, yeah, you need to practice if you want to get on, like, a world record board. That's, like, the one thing that I don't like about speedrunning communities is the inherent aspect of competition. It's like, if you're not aiming for a world record, then what are you even doing with your life? Is the vibe that I get sometimes. Oops. And that just doesn't really gel with me all that much. But the idea of replaying a game and looking for all kinds of cool tricks to beat it faster, or just doing it as part of, like, you know, just doing it for fun, for a fun little challenge like AGDQ does, that I can get behind. Ah, here we go. This is where the secret is. I wish Red Maverick Zero could be here. See me playing around with his favorite animal friend, Spider-Man. But he's probably busy with other things. He's got a job to go to. Wow, you're turning me back into the spider? But you're gonna turn me back into the parrot again in, like, a couple of seconds. See, watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Okay, never mind. But you do have to be a parrot here. Ooh, that was a dumb mistake. Alright, I hope I can survive until I get the next, DK barrel. So this is where things start getting really spicy. Is with the brambles and the wind. Together in unholy matrimony. So many things that it tries to blow you into. So many things that you have to duck and weave between. It is not fun. It's hard to tell when the wind will change directions, too. You got a split second to register, like, the leaves changing direction, but I feel like it would help a little bit. Hello, what's this? Wow, that did not feel good. And it was not worth it. 2 banana coins and, like, 10 bananas. Like, no, don't ask me to do that ever again. I got an extra hit just to lose it. Alright, sorry I can't read the chat right now. I gotta, like... I can't leave my hands off the controller even for a second. The trick is to, like, not fight the wind. Don't go too fast. Just go in little short bursts, and you'll be fine. And especially don't try to bypass, like, time-sensitive gates like that without a little bit of help from the wind. Okay, whew. Snake Town. Going into the snaky jungle where there is already a very, very dangerous situation that you have to worm your way out of. As tricky as the parrot part was, this part is arguably even more uncomfortable. Because, like, I don't know, verticality... You know what, that's it exactly, because this is, like, a horizontal aspect ratio. So, of course, the vertical challenges are going to be more tricky. Anyway. Some people do, in fact, just dive into casual speedruns, just for fun. The casual atmosphere is where I am at. That's what you'd be more interested in. No crazy skips or insane exploits, just beat a game as quickly as you can, ideally in one sitting. Well, that's what AGDQ is all about, so... I don't know if they just allow random people to participate, or if you have to be, like, specifically invited, but, maybe check that out someday, if you'd like to get in on some of that fun. Oh! I didn't even get a DK barrel at the start. Okay. Let me look around real quick. Okay, there we go. Just turn back a little bit and you'll be fine. What happens if I jump into a barrel with an animal friend while I'm already that animal friend? Well, it makes another spider icon appear. Now there's 2 of them. This is getting out of hand! I'd love to know if there are any, like, really long RPGs that you can, like, skip through in record time if you know what you're doing. You know, like, is it possible to beat a Final Fantasy game, any Final Fantasy game, in one sitting? Probably not, but boy, wouldn't it be fun if that were the case. Ooh, messed that up. Alright, I already got the DK coin, so I don't think I need to redo the bonus level. Oh, now I've gotten myself fixated on that Final Fantasy thing. Alright, how about this? This doesn't really count, but it is a funny idea that just popped into my head. And that's like Final Fantasy II. If you set up some kind of macro in that game to automatically level your stats in, like, the first random encounter battle, to where you could just leave it idle for, like, a full day, and when you came back you would be maxed out on all your stats, could you then take that save file and beat the rest of the game in one sitting? That, probably wouldn't work. I don't know that game well enough to know for sure whether or not that's feasible. But hey, it's a start. What? Oh, that's not good. Alright, back on track for the time being. I once looked up a Final Fantasy VII speedrun. There was some exploit that skipped like half the game. Well, that's the name of the game when it comes to doing things quick. Some things just have to be skipped. It might ruin the story, but it's worth it in the name of getting things done quickly. It's so hard to do that with things that are structured around, like, chapters. Like, I can't imagine wait a minute. Yes, I can. Okay. Fire Emblem speedruns are a thing. And most of those involve gunning for the objective on the map. And, like, taking out the boss enemy and nothing more. I don't remember exactly what kind of tricks they use, but, at the very least with, like, Shadow Dragon on the DS, the trick is to make liberal use of the Warp Staff to, like, send a cavalry killing unit over to the end. Knock out the boss, and then warp Marth over there to capture the castle and win in, like, 2 turns. Final Fantasy II speedrun was done in 2 hours 22 minutes on PSP. Huh. That's oddly specific. Alright, fun fact. After you go through this once, you can just use this to quickly exit the world. You don't have to use Funky's flights. There's no boss here. There is, however, an extra life. I knew there was something hidden in here. Alright, next we go to, Gloomy Gulch. And just to be safe, I will save my game after every Lost World stage. On NES, it's even faster. Wow. 2 minutes, 2 hours, 9 minutes. Interesting. Did I say the other one backwards? Did I actually say 2 minutes, 22 seconds? For the other one? I'd be very silly if I did that. Alright, I forget the name of this level, but it involves arrow barrels. Where are you? Here we go, these things. So you better figure out how these things work, like, quick. And you better be able to move them quick. Otherwise, you're not getting out of here alive. Ooh, hello there. I bet I need that for a bonus level. Careful. Or not. Alright, never mind. I'll just blow up a bee. Path of Radiance's record is an hour and 59 minutes? How? Oh my goodness. Well, actually, you know what? I guess if you, like, skip all the battle animations and just move your units at the speed of sound, it's not so bad. Also, you know what? You do get Titania in that game. Can Titania, like, carry you throughout the entirety of Path of Radiance? Now I'm curious. Ike plus Titania, does that just completely break the game? Are all the other characters just, like, pointless? Maybe I should consider that. If I ever, like, return to Path of Radiance, that would be a good way to, like, spice things up. Alright, never mind that guy. I'm just gonna jump over him. Here's the speedrun if you're interested. Thanks, I'll look into that. I'll just go ahead and save that to watch later. Thank you. But out of curiosity, I'm gonna skip ahead a bit and, like, just give me a sneak peek on what this looks like. Holy Christ, I skipped ahead by half. He's already fighting Ina. And he's got Taraneo. I guess Taraneo is a... Yeah, who exactly is he using to beat these maps so quickly? Flyers, of course. If you just skip all of the terrain, then it doesn't matter. Okay, got ya. Got ya. So you just don't even bother engaging the enemy on your turn. You skip ahead, give a few units your most powerful equipment items. Morim? Alright, yeah, I guess Morim's pretty good too. This is wild. Okay, so maybe not Titania, but Marcia definitely. Like, a good flyer is what you need to speedrun this game. Wow, look at this. The final 25 minutes are just spent on the ending cutscene. So I guess by the time you get to the final chapter, it's, like, basically done. You just speed Ike all the way to fight Ashnard, and then... Well, there you go. If he's got plenty of healing items and ether, then he can, like, sustain himself. You don't really need anything else. But here's something worth considering. This is normal difficulty. It would be a little bit different if this guy was trying to do hard difficulty, because then he would have to worry about Ashnard moving. Still, yeah, that's fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. That Marcia, of all characters, is, like, the key to beating that game fast. That's half the appeal of speedruns, is just, like, challenging yourself to, to look at a game in a different way. Yeah, approach a game in a different way, completely change what you do and how you do it. It's good fun. Also, I don't think I found the bonus level in this yet, so I wonder where it could be. How do you get this guy? Oh, never mind. Never mind, doesn't even matter. Okay, that's gonna cost me. I had to check if there was something back there. Now I'm gonna die. Boom! Tales of Symphonia speedrun is 7 hours and 1 minute. That's still really impressive, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, was that, like, games that are broken into distinct chapters must be the most difficult to speedrun. Because in those games, of course, the pace of the game is dictated by the story first, and the player second. Whereas things like 3D platformers, it's completely the opposite. Or even 2D platformers, for that matter. The pace of the game is dictated entirely by the actions that the player performs, and that is it. puzzle games would probably also be feasible to speedrun. Like, at that point, once you understand all the puzzles and know how to solve them perfectly, then it's just a matter of, like, how fast can you input the buttons? That was a little bit weird. Cog. Oh. Alright, where... Oh. Quick respawner. Where is that stupid bonus? Oh, here it is. Mission complete. If there's an RPG out there, like an old-school RPG, that has, like, really distinct skips, like, baked into the actual experience, like, intentionally, I'd like to know about it. What website are you looking up these speedruns from, out of curiosity? Are you just looking them up on YouTube? Or is there, like, a repository of speedruns? Kind of like how longplays.org is, a big ol' archive of, Longplays, of course. Tales of Vesperia, roughly equal in length to Symphonia, is done much faster, in almost less than 4.5 hours, and the only key difference, or one key difference, is that Vesperia has skippable cutscenes. That does make a difference. Oh man, the subcon well in A Hat in Time would have been so much more painful if I had to sit through the cutscene of the cork popping out every single time. There are no records of the 360 version of Vesperia, which doesn't have skippable cutscenes. Understandable. You want to have as little downtime as possible when you're speedrunning a game. Not just for the final run to keep your time down, but also when you're, like, practicing. That way if you mess up, it's not quite as painful to, you know, get back to where you were and try the spot you failed at a second time. Speedrun.com is where you're looking? Gotcha. Alright, I did not already do this. Except I did. Wait. But I didn't get the DK coin? Okay. Yeah, I did in fact finish this, but somehow I failed to collect the DK coin. So, all I have to do is find that and we're good. I didn't give the clobbers enough time to actually do what they were supposed to do in this level before, but yeah. If you're not a pro at dodging like I am, then the danger lies in them bouncing you around into the spikes and stuff. So where could that bonus barrel be? Oh, you know what? I think it's at the very end. Yeah, I think the gimmick with this one is that you have to make it to the end with 2 Kongs. And then you can get a shot at the bonus barrel. Otherwise, you're out of luck. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Almost got that perfect. This is silly. If I can make a perfect loop of this, then I will. Yeah, this will be fun to trim down with my video editor later. Pew, pew! Alright. Don't forget which Kong you're controlling. You know, come to think of it, this is the closest that we got to a barrel blast stage in Donkey Kong Country 2. Like, they were everywhere in Donkey Kong Country 1, but in this game, not so much. Let me check up here real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope. Alright, hang on, let me get that barrel to respawn. Alright, note to self, I am currently controlling Dee Dee. So don't make any mistake and launch into a Dixie barrel by accident, because that would be disastrous. You know, for example. Ooh! Wasn't expecting him to be there. Vroom vroom. Yeah, I love the little, like, tire screeching noises that the clobbers make. Yeah, this one is not so bad if you understand how it works. And, like, prepare accordingly. Uh-oh. Oh, did I fuck it up? I'm not gonna have a chance to get another Kong. No, you don't. Oh. Nope, yeah, that's it. Alright. GG. That's why I didn't get it before. This is... That's my fault. I shouldn't have held forward. I should have just, like, let myself fall before getting started. This jungle's full of booby traps.
Yeah, and that's the biggest booby of them all.
That's not even remotely close to anything Sonic has ever said. No, the original line was, like, Tails and Sonic are in Dr. Robotnik's lab or something, and Tails is all like, "Oh, this place gives me the creeps!" And then some scares him, and Sonic's like,
Yeah, and that's the biggest creep of all.
I don't know, maybe it was like a portrait of Robotnik or something. Alright, gotta do this perfectly. That's the challenge here, is to do this without messing up. And you know what? Fair enough. I've already done several challenges like that today. May as well go all the way with it in DKC here. Hey, at least I'm not experiencing that bug that happens in the English version for some reason, where no matter what you do, the barrel just keeps on spinning. Still no idea why that's a thing. Alright, we're not out of the woods just yet. Man, what an insult it would be if you got a like a life knocked out of you by the black barrel guy, and then you fall into the pit and lose your last life. Alright, here we go. Oh! This is a little bit different. It's a star run! These are usually reserved for, like, Mario Maker levels, but here we got one in Donkey Kong Country. So, clearly, I have been in this level so few times. Like, I have succeeded in reaching the bonus level so rarely that I don't even remember. Okay, I was trying to switch Kongs there, but it registered me as hitting the end thing. Well, that completely threw off my train of thought. What in the world was I going to say? Yeah, that completely threw me off. Alright, let's go ahead and save again. Got, 2 Lost World levels left. And then the final boss. Something about not being in the bonus... Oh, right. So, I completely forgot that there was ever a bonus game like that, where you have to run, across spikes or enemies or whatever with invincibility. Oh, I've already done the thing in Black Ice Battle. Okay, so make that 1. Alright, Jungle Jinx. Ironically, the final challenge, despite being the first Lost World level that you can unlock. Also, I already got the DK coin somehow. So wait, does that mean I'm missing one somewhere? Because, like, I only have 39, I think. Maybe you get the final DK coin after beating the final boss. I seriously love these giant tires so much. They're very scary, but they're so much fun, in spite of that. It's the part near the end where you have to chain hop across a whole bunch of them in a row. Yeah, like this. Except, like, double as long. That's the part that's gonna get me. Oops. Well, that was an unfortunate sequence of events. Danger. Very danger. The shorter the game, the more likely people are to speedrun it. Sly Cooper 1 speedrun is considerably... Is spedrun... Is it spedrun or speedran? That's a question for the community. Sly Cooper 1 is done in the speedy style. Oops. Much more than all of its beefier sequels. That makes sense? I imagine Donkey Kong Country 1 is way more popular among speedrunners than number 3, because number 3 is just so tedious. Okay, never mind. Here's the other barrel blast section in this game. Huh? Yo! The camera just locked in place and thought that I fell off the bottom of the screen. That has never happened to me in this game before. Okay, I thought I was being clever. Nope. You know, come to think of it, Sly Cooper would probably be a lot of fun to speedrun. I don't remember all that much about how that gameplay is structured, but stealth action game? Sure, why not? Like, if you understand, like, enemy behaviors to the point where you know what dudes are gonna do before you even see them, I imagine it wouldn't be all that hard to speedrun a stealth action game of any variety. Okay, no, there was just a regular pit there. It's just that for some reason the camera didn't catch up. Okay, here's the real final challenge here. Sly speedruns ain't about sneaking anymore. Yeah, they're probably about, like, just breaking the level in half. Swinging around. Breaking out of bounds. And who knows what else. Oh, I was supposed to use the clobber to kill the bee. Well, you know what? I can still do that. Why not? Alright, all clear. I thought that was gonna be a bit more momentous. Where, like, a rumble and an explosion happens, and then the crocodile mouth opens up. But nope, it's just like... Not again. Alright, the fact that the completion screen says 96%, like, worries me. I gotta double check and make absolutely sure I'm not missing any DK coins. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, and that's good. Okay. So I guess I just need to go and do the final boss and it'll fill in like double the percentage points. Somehow. Alright, here we go. I see an exclamation point in the middle of the level name. Ooh, hello, what's this? One particular thing about Sly is that when you fall down a pit or water, you don't die and respawn, but you're flung back to your last position, and that can be heavily exploited. Sounds like fun. Here we are, the secret chamber of the Kremlin Kings. Yeah, remember K. Rool got like waterlogged last time after we fought him. Alright, it's the final challenge. And so far, not all that different from what he was throwing at us before. Okay, that's a pretty good trick. Yeah, yeah. Gonna do it twice. Thrice even? It's kind of a pattern with you, Mr. K. Rool. Uh-oh. Oh, that's gonna make it awkward. That's reversal gas. Not fun. And I don't know if it wears off, if... Okay, when your controls are reversed, all of your controls are reversed, including having to press up to duck. Alright, let's do this again. Hey, this is gonna be hard. I didn't even land a single hit on him. Tell you, I'm pretty sure getting hit by one of those purple gas things is pretty much a guaranteed death sentence. Because, I have never survived long enough to know for sure whether or not it ever wears off. That's how dangerous it is. Alright, what now? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then he's gonna do 1, 2, and... Oh, never mind. I predicted wrong. This is it! Bam! And that's it! Final boss beaten. Yeah, kind of regrettably, the final boss only takes one hit to beat. Substantially easier than his previous incarnation, but you know what? It's fine.
Well done, Diddy, my boy. Now the entire island is going to collapse. We should probably hightail it out of here, back to Donkey Kong Island. Well done, my boy. You've successfully collected more video game medals than any other chump on this screen. I'm proud of you, my boy. But of course, if I had been the one playing, I would have gotten it in under 20 minutes. Easily. With 1 foot tied behind my back. Fuck you, Earthworm Jim.
Here we go. Core of the island is gone. In a puff of weird plasma energy, and K. Rool got away. Of course he did. This would make for a good screensaver. But, yeah, that's it. Damn. As cool as that was, it also felt a bit underwhelming because of how it just lingers. Like, there's not even a proper build-up. It just kinda ends. So, hey, but I got 101%? How'd I get 101%? How high can you go, I wonder? Well, anyway, that is that. But before I leave off, you know that little laughter sound that played at the end there? It actually appears in another level, but I don't think I ever got a chance to, like, show it off. So, here we go. Remember the spooky, scary skeleton carnival ride? Well, here's what happens if you're really, really bad at it. Yeah, there we go. That's the other place where the laugh happens. I did not mean to enter the bonus zone. You did really good is what that means. Man, I love these little, like, railcar segments so much. I don't know why. Like, other people have a whole lot of difficulty with them. That guy, Red Maverick Zero, I saw him live streaming, Donkey Kong Country 1, and when he got to the first minecart level, he just blew it so hard. He actually quit. He, like, rage quit and moved on to some other game. I've already forgotten which one it was. But yeah, me for some reason, I know it's rough, like, memorizing where all the obstacles are, but once you get it down, like, the spectacle of the high-speed visuals is just so thrilling. I can't wait to show it off more in, Donkey Kong Country Returns or Tropical Freeze, one or the other. I'll do that someday, but not this year. So what exactly do I have in store for, like, next week? Oh, right, Earthbound, of course. We're gonna continue with a Hat in Time Death Wish, and then do a bit of, Earthbound.